This is Shreyas here, your master teacher for physics and going live from Bangalore. How is everyone? Hello Yalni, Kashyap, Saurav, Shubham, Nayana, Asta. I know you guys have been eagerly waiting for this session because the KVPY exam is going to be very crucial in your lives, and it's very close now, and I'm pretty sure all your preparation is in full swing. So welcome all the minions out here, and you know guys, those of you follow me regularly, you know I will quickly solve many questions which are going to be very important, very important for the KVPY exams. And guys, I have also kept in the slides some special questions which you must try out at home. Yes, I'm going to keep some questions which you should try it out at home. The solutions have been provided in the session PDF itself, so you'll be able to see it. All right, so let's begin with the session, and before we start, let me quickly introduce myself. And guys, I am Shreyas over here, and you know I've been teaching for quite some time now, in fact almost a decade. And you know, over the past few years, many of my students have cracked not only JEE examination but also KVPY examination, JEE Mains, BITSAT, and all the other engineering and medical entrance tests. And many of the students have also got 2-digit All India ranks, and I've been really fortunate that I have trained all such students out here. So let's begin with the session. And guys, if you want to get in touch with me, please contact me on Shreyas_Vedantu. That's my Instagram handle. I hope you have already liked the video, and if you have not done it yet, please do that now. Show some support and also hit the subscribe button down there. So let's begin, guys. Yes, Asta, I do remember you. Welcome, Sriram. Hi, good evening. So Sriram, all you have to do is basically solve many questions from the previous years. So if you have been already preparing for JEE, so understand the only thing is you need to do extra is that just solve the questions, previous year's questions of KVPY, revise all the formulas. There will be special sessions as well. Yes, for sure, definitely. Okay, I hope that's clear. Hi, Tag Brand, Yag, XYZ, Ashmit. Yes, SHM is also important for KVPY. Yes, and you will see a question where optics can be combined with SHM. Today we are going to solve a question with SHM and optics as well. So this is the schedule for this week. Tomorrow, remember, we are going to solve a lot of problems. So you know how I have planned this lecture tomorrow? This is a marathon session, first of all. So it's going to be a long session, and it's a one-shot session. So everything about lenses and prisms will be taught, and all the questions are from previous years. That's the best part. So you can revise previous year's questions through these sessions, as well as you'll also be seeing and learning the theory and how to apply that theory in the problems as well. And Saturday, it's going to be a very important session. We are going to solve many important questions for KVPY SX. That's the 12th standard students. And in case you have missed any of these classes, please check it out in the playlist. So remember, we have started with marathon series. So Shimon Sir, Wazim Sir, and me, of course. So Shimon Sir will be conducting the marathon sessions on Thursday. Wazim Sir will be conducting it on Monday. I'll be conducting it tomorrow. So it's a power-packed one-shot session where a lot of concepts are taught in a very concise manner so that you can revise it properly. I'm very good, Suryansh. Oh my God, Mohit, don't worry. It is 10th standard biology, especially for essay, and you don't have to worry so much. Just solve the previous year's papers. Just remember the basics of 10th standard biology. That's all they're going to ask you. Chilapuri, just attend my 3 classes which I have conducted on optics, plus these special sessions, and revise the previous years. That's more than enough for optics. Let's start with the first question, 2018. So guys, learn how to solve questions from today's session. Thank you, Sanjeevni. Just learn how to solve these questions from today's session. You'll get an idea what kind of questions come, what is the difficulty, and once you get the approach, believe me, after going back home, you will get that confidence to solve these kind of questions. Do not worry about it. Hello Nandini, welcome. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Hello Priyanka, hello Bhargav. Okay, chalo, let's see how many of you get this. Now, how many of you have seen actually a double rainbow? I'm pretty sure everybody has seen a rainbow, but have you seen a double rainbow? Have you seen, guys? How many of you have seen a double rainbow? Hi, Asta. How many of you have seen? Anybody has seen a double rainbow? Yes, think about it. Okay, some of you are saying B, some of you are saying D. Okay, interesting. So let me tell you what the correct answer should be. Okay, no, I'll show you. This is how it looks like. I don't know whether you can see it clearly, but this is how a double rainbow looks like. It's very rare phenomena. It happens sometimes, and I'm going to show you why it happens and when it happens. So it's a very rare phenomena. That second rainbow is little bit fainter, guys. You can see this is your normal rainbow, and you know you have another rainbow, double rainbows over here. So here some of you have probably seen it before. Very good. So those of you who have not seen it, this is how it looks like. Now let me give you the correct explanation, but before that, let me also tell you a very special announcement for all the 12th standard students and the dropper students. Guys, we got many requests that can you also train us for CBSE, the board examination along with JEE. We want to write the boards as well, and we want to excel in that. So guys, we thought why not combine everything together, and that is your JEE crash course as well as the CBSE crash course together. But instead of giving you at double the cost, you are almost giving it to you at the similar cost of JEE crash course. Now the benefit of this crash course is, see, your regular JEE crash course is as it is, you get 45 sessions. Additionally, you get 107 CBSE sessions. So if you think that your some part of basic theory from NCERT is not clear, these sessions will definitely help you clear those concepts. And this is where you will be having power-packed sessions specially for JEE. And you know, all this on our Wave platform, which has quizzes, multiple teachers in the same classroom to solve your doubts. Yes, we have multiple teachers, guys. Yeah, and one teacher is dedicated for teaching, one teacher is dedicated for just solving the doubts for small groups. And you know, that's why I say it's a two-way interactive sessions, and these are all live sessions. And best part, you also get the recording of these sessions. So in case you miss a lecture, or let's say you want to revise one of these sessions before your exam, you can always play the recording, and these recordings are available till your last attempt of JEE. That's very important. And also guys, there is a doubt app within Vedantu where you can ask all the doubts, maybe from NCERT, JEE, previous years, it doesn't matter, to our doubt experts, and they try to resolve all your doubts from morning till night. So imagine having a friend like this who will just solve your doubts, because you know, in the last few days what matters is how fast your doubts are solved and how clear you are with your concepts. So it's very important. So guys, this crash course is a very special crash course. It's a very unique crash course, and that's why there is only one batch for this. And remember, you can find the link in the description box below. Use that link, check out everything about this crash course. The usual price is 12,000, but obviously with a discount coupon, you can use any coupon that you want. So my coupon code is SHCC21, and with this coupon code you will get 20% off. So 12,000 goes to 9,600. So do check it out after this video as well, or you can just open it up in a separate tab and keep. Now the correct answer for this is actually B. Hello Abhimanyu, hello Ankit. Okay, so CBSE and JEE, CBSE is board examinations, JEE is your competitive exam. So that's the difference. Okay, yes. So guys, here is the thing. Look at this. In this situation where a white light comes, gets refracted, you will see the refraction is such that different colors refract by different amounts. The blue light, the violet light is refracted the most, and the red light is not refracted so much. So because of which you will see probably the red light going there, and maybe the blue light now over here, you know, it's slightly difficult, but this is a blue light. Because of that, what you will see, guys, you know, once it gets reflected internally over here, right? So once it gets reflected internally over here, it goes something like this, and it goes something like this, and once it comes out from here, you will see that, you know, the red is over here, the violet is on the top. So violet is on the top, red is below. That is your usual scenario. But if refraction occurs and after that two internal reflections are occurring, then what happens? You will see the exact reverse. Look at that, the violet light is going, and because of that multiple internal reflections, you are seeing the violet light is below and red light is on the top. So this is the double rainbow. This is a second rainbow which is formed. If one internal reflection happens, this is your normal rainbow. If two internal reflections happen, you will see your next rainbow. So that is why this is the question. That is why the double rainbow has the red on the inside and the violet on the outside. So that's what happens. And look at this picture, probably that will answer your question. Look at that. This is how the double rainbow looks like. So the coloring is exactly opposite. If it is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, right? Here it is from the outside to inside. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So both these rainbows are opposite of each other. Remember that. Okay, I hope this is clear. So this is related to the double rainbow. Now let's see. Yes, the above rainbow will be opposite of the below one. Correct. So remember this. Okay, cool. Now, how about this question? These are the letters written on a cardboard sheet, and the sheet is kept at some distance behind an empty glass of cylindrical shape. If glass is now filled with water, one sees an inverted image of the pattern on this cardboard. So, which of the following options is correct? What is the image which will be seen for this object over here? This is the object. So, what will be the correct orientation of the image? Chilapuri, the medium is from air to water. So the internal reflection happens in the drops of the water of rain. Okay, cool. No problem, Asa, no problem. Okay, many of you are saying D. So guys, I'll show you a cool video which I have shown you yesterday. So it's very important, those of you are just coming for KVPY, you attend the regular sessions as well, because the theory for many of these things are taught in the regular sessions. I showed you this video and I told you, think about this. So guys, I'm showing that video again. Look at that. There is an arrow mark drawn on the glass. Please try it out today. Try it out today and you will be astonished to see the result. Fill it up with water. You will see the arrow mark becomes inverted. Yes, exactly inverted. And this is only because of refraction, guys. So, you know, the exact mirror image of this will be D. In fact, if you want, you can hold a mirror. Okay, you can hold a mirror in front of this actually and see how it looks like. It looks like this. It will be exactly inside out. So B which was there will come here. D which was there will go that side. A will be on the top. C will be below. So it will be flipped like this. Remember, it will be flipped like this. So that's what you will see. I hope this is clear. Everybody understanding this? Everybody understanding this? Cool? Yeah, this is the answer, guys. This is the answer. Yeah. Is that clear, everyone? How this has formed? So even C has flipped. Just hold a mirror and see. Think about it, guys. What will happen? Or I'll tell you another tricky way. Okay, don't even need to use a mirror. I'll tell you what you can do in the actual exam. I'll teach you this trick. It's very, very interesting. It will help you save time. No need of using mirrors. Some people say, sir, can I use a watch? Well, you could have, but watches are not allowed generally in the exam these days because the watches are generally smart. So watches are not allowed, or else you could have seen the reflection. You know what you can do? Write this on a piece of paper. Write this on a piece of paper and it's almost transparent. See it from behind. Whatever you see from behind, that is the mirror image. Okay. I hope this is clear. Yes, that is a magical trick. Cool. So write on the paper, okay, whatever you have to, and see it from behind. That's it. Interesting it will be. Ankit, it's not your choice. If you're in 11th, you have to give SA, and if you're in 12th, you have to give SX. I mean, it's not a choice. Okay, cool, cool. Hi Fida. Very good, Mahesh. How about this question? 2017 question. Rays of light are falling like this. The mirror is inclined at 30 degrees with the y-axis. So the reflected rays direction is given by which of the following? Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Let's see how to solve this question. Okay, these are the options given. Now the logic for this is, you know, the mirror makes an angle of 30 degrees over here. Okay, so this is 30 degrees. So the normal, okay, this normal which is there, that normal will also make 30 degrees over here, because think about it, this angle will be 60 degrees. So this is 30, this is 60, this is 30. Now this is the incident ray. Okay, this is nothing but your incident ray. Okay, what will happen? It will get reflected. How will it get reflected? See, if this is the angle of incidence, which is 60 degrees, angle of reflection should also be 60 degrees. So it will get reflected over here. So this is nothing but your reflected ray, which is also at 60 degrees. So that means this angle will be how much? 30 degrees. Now just think about it. If, let's assume this reflected ray, okay, is 1 unit. Just assume that the reflected ray is 1 unit. What will be the x component? So the reflected ray will have 1 cos 30 in the x-axis. So basically cos 30 component in the x-axis, and in the y-axis sin 30 component. This is cos 30. So this component will be sin 30 but negative. So minus sin 30 j cap. Isn't that right? So this is the reflected ray. Now what is cos 30? Root 3 by 2 I cap, minus sin 30 is nothing but 1 by 2 j cap. This is just the giving you one vector which is in that direction. But units, I don't know, it could be anything. So understand, if I multiply this with 2, I will get this answer. Look at that. But that is also in the same direction. The directions are same, magnitudes aren't. But the question says the direction of the reflected ray is given by which vector. So this vector all give the same direction. I hope this is clear. What is meant by top placement? I'm not sure, Ankit. Okay, cool. Yes, chalo, let's get going then. So that is the answer, guys. Okay. Yes, option C is correct. Okay, cool. Now, very interesting question. Read it carefully. The refractive index of water in a biology laboratory tank, it's not a biology question, don't worry, varies as 1.33 plus 0.002 by lambda square, where lambda is the wavelength of light. Small pieces of organic matter of different colors are seen at the bottom of the tank using a microscope. Then the image of the organic matter appears. Which of the following is correct? Come on, think about it. Which of the following do you think will be correct? Come on guys, quickly. Now think about it this way. Those of you who want to start solving with me. Wavelength decides refractive index, and the formula is already given to you. Okay, now out of red and blue, who has larger wavelength? Obviously red. If this is red color, it has larger wavelength, lambda is more. And if you have obviously blue color, the wavelength is shorter. Now, according to this relationship, don't worry about the constants. If lambda is more, refractive index will be small. So for red color, mu is small. And for blue color, since lambda is small, mu is more. Now, think about apparent depth formula. That is what you need to know. See guys, try and recollect. I have told you yesterday that if you are viewing something from the top, okay, and there is some liquid over here, then the actual object might be here, but the image will appear somewhere on the top, correct? And that formula, what was that formula given by? Yesterday I have told you that formula H apparent is nothing but H actual divided by mu, isn't it? So understand the one with more refractive index, will appear closer to the surface at a shallower depth. Isn't that correct? Very good guys, think about it. Yes, the one with more refractive index, the depth will be more shallow because denominator will increase, apparent depth will decrease, so it will be more shallower. So think about it. Will it be A, B, C or D? Come on, think about it. So shallower for the blue pieces or shallower for the red ones or what? Come on, think about it. For blue, mu is more, so it is more shallower. So shallower for the blue than the orange ones. That's correct. So I hope this is clear. Here it says deeper for the violet. This is wrong. Very good. I hope this is clear. So guys, the answer is B. It's very simple. So guys, remember, KVPY exam will have questions which will deliberately confuse you by giving some formula like this, and you will be like, oh my god, where the hell was this formula? I didn't learn this. It was not there in NCERT, nor did Sir teach. Guys, you don't need to know this formula. It is given. Just use it. Use presence of mind. Use spontaneity at that instant. Presence of mind is very important. It's just given to scare you. Just don't worry where it came from and all that. Is that correct? Very good, very good, very good. Very nice, Princey. I'm pretty sure you should attend it. Yes, please do attend. In fact, I conducted a class on why you should wake up early. Now, Vani ma'am is giving you a lecture on why you should sleep early also. That's very good. So, guys, follow all these advices. Walaikum salam, Saif. Okay, come on. 2016 question, very interesting question. A rectangular block is composed of 3 different glass prisms with refractive indices so as shown in the figure. A ray of light incident normal to the left face emerges normal to the right face. Then what is the relationship between the refractive indices? Let's have a look. Manisha, optics theory sessions, 2 of them are already over. 3rd session will be tomorrow. Please go ahead, watch the replay. Yesterday and day before yesterday, I have conducted 2 classes on optics, the theory part, and the last part will be tomorrow. Okay, cool. Let's see how to solve this. It's got a very interesting way of solving. Now, the first thing I will think is, okay, there are 3 prisms, okay, and the light is incident normal to the left face. It comes like this. What will happen over here? Will it go straight or will it bend? Oh, think about it. This angle is 90 degree. If it is 90 degree, it should refract also at 90 degree. So I think it will go straight. Isn't that correct? So it should go straight. Nothing will happen over here. So some useless thing over here. Yes. Okay. Yes, it's a KVPY session, Saurav. Okay. Okay. Now over here, think about it. If I draw normal, okay, understand the light will bend towards the normal because it is going from a medium to another medium. Let's just assume, okay, it's bending towards, I don't know who is more, but just assume, just for the diagram's sake. So it bends like this is a normal. Now, what happens over here? Again, it will bend back because it emerges normal to the right face. This is the right face and it emerges normal from there like this. Think about it. This is the diagram. Now, what you need to do is just draw the angles, assume the angles, and you will get the answer. It is very simple. Many people solve it via very complicated ways. I'll tell you the simplest way, guys. This is 45. This is given in the question. Okay, this is 45 degrees. I don't know whether you can see it, but it is 45 degrees. If this is 45 and this is 90, this is 45 and even this is 45 and even this is 45 degrees. This is 45, this is 45, this is 45. So many angles are 45 degrees, guys. Okay, cool. Now think about this angle over here, this angle over here, this is theta. Let's just assume it is theta. Okay, now if this is theta, okay, then think about it. This one will be 90 minus theta. And over here, okay, if this is 45, this is 45, this is 90, you know, this is 45, this is 45, this should be 90 degrees. And if this is 90 and this is 90 minus theta, this angle must be theta, correct? This angle must be theta. And if this is theta and this is 90 degree, this angle must be 90 minus theta, which is the angle of incidence over here. Is that correct? And finally, if this is 45, this should be 45 and this should be also 45. I hope this is clear. So I have marked all the angles which are required. No problem, Astha. No problem, no problem. Yes. So now let's see how do we do this. Now, just look at this surface. How is light going? From medium 1 to medium 2. Okay. So I can say 1 mu 2 is sine 45, correct? Sine 45 divided by sine theta. Okay, divided by sine theta. But what is 1 mu 2, guys? It is mu 2 by mu 1. Okay, cool. Now let's shift it. So you will get mu 2 sine theta will be equal to Nothing but sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So it will become mu1 by root 2. That is equation number 1. Next, at this surface, the angle of incidence is 90 minus theta, guys. Be careful. So it will become from 2 mu 3 is sine 90 minus theta divided by, where is it going? In this medium mu 3, where the refractive index, where the angle of refraction is 45 degrees. So guys, just put 45 degrees over there. Sin I by sin R is, these subscripts follow the same order in which the medium is occurring. First medium is 2, next medium is 3. Now what is 2 mu 3? Obviously it is mu 3 divided by mu 2. Now just rearrange this. So it will become mu 3 into sine 45 will be equal to mu 2. Sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta. Just shift it over here. So you will get mu 2 cos theta is mu 3 divided by root 2. This is equation 2. I have mu 2 sin theta and I have mu 2 cos theta. What do I do, guys? Obviously square 1 and 2 and add them. What will you get? LHS, mu 2 sin square theta plus mu 2 cos square theta will be just mu 2 square. Is that correct? Because sin square plus cos square is 1. Sin square plus cos square is 1. Next, what will you get over here? You will get mu 1 square by root 2 square is 2 plus mu 3 square by root 2 square is also 2. That is the final answer, and you can just take that 2 over here. So it will become 2 mu square. Mu 2 square is mu 1 square plus mu 3 square. That is the answer. I hope this is clear. Okay? Good question. Good level of thinking. You won't get the answer in 1 minute, but this will be a very challenging question which will decide your fate in the KVPY exam. It also builds up many concepts for the JEE examination. Very good question. Okay? That is the answer which we just figured it out. Cool. How about this question? Thank you Malik Faizan for all the love and support. We are there for all of you. Okay. Cool. Now think about it. 2015 question. There is an optical device which is constructed by fixing 3 convex lenses of focal length 10 each inside a hollow tube of equal spacing. One end is 10 centimeters away from a point source. How much does the image shift when the device is moved away from the source by more 10 centimeters? Okay, music beat, thank you. Come on, glad you're here. So guys, let's try and solve this question. First, let's visualize this. There is an optical device, okay? What is it made of? 3 convex lenses, each focal length 10, and it is inside a hollow tube at equal distance of 30 centimeters each. Okay, 30 centimeters is the spacing. This is an object. The blue one, let's say, is the object. The red one is the image. Okay, we'll figure that out later on. Now, what are you doing? The object is there. Just this combination, you are moving it away from the object. So, the object is there, just that the lenses are moved away from the object by a distance of 10 centimeters. So, the question is, how much is the shift in the image? So, where is the image formed is the question. So, that's why I have not shown the red dot. Now, you will be amazed to see how easy this question is, and only because the way I am visualizing it. Observe this, the way I am visualizing it. So, here is the thing, guys, this distance initially is how much? 10 centimeters. Now, believe me, the focal length of those convex lenses is also 10 centimeters. What happens? What happens when the object is at the focal length? Obviously, guys, think about it. The rays coming out from the object will become parallel, isn't it? They will become parallel after refraction because it's a lens and you are keeping the object at focal length. So they will go parallel into the other lens, and that lens will recombine those rays back over here. And where would that be? Where would that be? This distance obviously will be again 10 centimeters because that's the focal length, guys. Now, if this is the image after 2 refractions, for the third lens, this is the object. So what will happen, guys? Think about it. You are now at a distance of 2f. This is 20 centimeters because distance between 2 convex lenses is 30. So how much is this distance? 2f. What happens when you place the object at 2f? Image is also formed at 2f. So you will see that this image is formed at 2f. So guys, if this is 20 centimeters, obviously this will be also 20 centimeters. Is this understood till here? Is this understood till here? Very good, very good. Well, Dhruv, if you are preparing only for KVPY, I would suggest that the theory-wise preparation is same for JEE as well as KVPY. Just make sure your 10th standard concepts are clear and 11th standard concepts are clear for SA. If you are preparing for SX, both 11th and 12th concepts should be very clear and you should solve all the previous year's papers. Okay, now here is the logic, guys. If I make this as the object, then where will the image be? Reversibility principle of light. The image will be over here only. If this is object, this is image. If this is object, this will be the image. Light will retrace the same path. Now that is what you will see over here, guys. Observe this. This distance is how much? 20 centimeters. So where would the image be formed? Obviously the image will be formed here such that this distance is 10 centimeters. Isn't that right? So guys, think about it. Actual distance between them, object and image, has it changed? Wherever that object was, it's there. Wherever the image is, it should be there only. Okay, just think about it. So this is where the image should be. Because you know, this distance increased by 10, that decreased by 10. So actual distance is the same. Sakti, you should solve both because both will help you in each other, Sakti. Yes, both will help you in each other. Yes, is that clear, guys? Very interesting question, and the way we solve it is also very interesting. Image becomes object, object becomes image, and you can see that this distance goes there, that distance comes here. So as the end, nothing has changed. So the correct answer is 0, no shift. Akash, you can learn electrostatics from our Enthuse channel only. We have made a lot of videos on electrostatics, Gauss law, capacitors, etc., field potential. Just check out the playlist. You will find all the lectures with problem solving, Menti quizzes, everything. And it's quite fast, and at the same time, it's not very fast that you will not understand. So for quick revision, it will definitely be helpful. We start from the basics. Okay, cool. Yes, Kirito is late. Okay, what about this question? Object placed 20 centimeters left of a convex lens, focal length 5. The object is made to oscillate with small amplitude A along the horizontal axis. The image of the object will also oscillate along the axis with, come on, think about it. Let's think about it. And for this, you know, I've just shown the diagram out here. So just imagine if this is object, this is the lens, this is the image. So this is object, this is your image. Now think about it, guys. If the object is executing SHM, okay, if the object is executing SHM, okay, then think of the extreme positions, or think of an object whose length is the amplitude of the SHM. This is the amplitude, and that object is placed along the principal axis. Let's think of an object which is placed along the principal axis whose length is the size of the amplitude of that SHM. Now, what kind of magnification will happen along the principal axis? Remember, I have given you a formula. M, this kind, is V square by U square, where V is image coordinate, U is object coordinate. So this same thing will translate into a different amplitude prime over here, because there will be some magnification, longitudinal magnification along the principal axis. Think of it that way. Now use this formula and you will get the answer. This will be amplitude of the image upon amplitude of the object. So what is V? Oh, we first need to find out what is V. So we will use lens formula. 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. This is lens formula. So remember, mirror formula has a plus. So U is, where is it? 20 centimeters. So minus 20. Focal length, it's a convex lens. So positive, it will be towards the right side. It is 5. So 1 by V is equal to 1 by 5 minus is plus, goes there, becomes minus 1 by 20, which is 4 minus 1 by 20. Therefore, V is 20 divided by 3. Cool. So let's substitute that over here. I've got V as 20 by 3. Use that over here. So 20 by 3 whole square divided by U is 20, guys. So just 20. It's going to get squared, so don't worry about the sign. Amplitude of the image upon amplitude of the object. Think about it. So that is very important. So guys, just solve this now, because amplitude of the object is A and 20 gets cancelled. So 1 by 3 square. So 1 by 9 times of A is amplitude of the image. That's very important. That's very important. So that's it. You'll get the answer. So this is how they can combine questions from SHM and optics. Object performing SHM with some amplitude can be converted into a problem where that amplitude itself becomes an object. Think of an object of the size of amplitude. So whatever image will be formed will be also the amplitude of the image. Think about it. That's what we have done. And use the formula. The magnification along longitudinal axis is V square by U square. And to find V, we have used lens formula. And we got it. Correct. Yes. So two options have A by 9. So the thing is, this formula which you get, M longitudinal, understand this has positive sign because this will be V square by U square. So what it means is that if Dhruv, the object goes here, okay, then what will happen is that the image will also go towards the same side. Understand, if object goes here, then image will also go towards the same side. Now in the actual question which is there, okay, actual question which was there in KVPY, the question did not have the object is made to move, it had the lens is made to move, and there was an error in the question. Okay, there was an error in the question. I have modified that question little bit and I have made the object move. So things change. So if the object moves, understand, this way, then the image should also move that way. So their phase is the same. Their phase is the same. Okay, their phase is the same. But if the lens moves, then the phase will be opposite, because the lens is moving, the object is stationary. I hope that is clear. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Arati, nobody knows the cutoff for KVPY. No, if anybody is telling you some cutoff, do not believe it. Yes, because nobody can predict that question, cutoff. Yes, cool. Let's solve the next question. Look at this. Consider a cube with planes as x0, xa, x, y0, y is b, z is 0, z is c, and some inequality. Question is refractive index is given. Find the minimum value such that all rays which are entering from one side will go to the other side. This is the question. Sarthak, the most important chapters depends on whether you are writing SA or SX. Okay, many of you are saying A. So let me tell you how to solve this. So guys, there is a very interesting technique to solve this problem, and I've seen so many websites solving this problem in very weird manners, and we are not going to do that. We're going to solve it the easiest way, guys. Sarthik, if you are solving SA, then it is mainly mechanics and electromagnetism of 10th. Yes, electromagnetism, EMI and all that. Okay, so here it is. We have a cuboid. X equals to 0. X equals to 0, guys, and x equals to A. X equals to 0 to x equals to A. Y is equal to 0 to y is equal to A. Z is equal to 0 to Z is equal to C. Okay, so this is a cuboid formed. Okay, cool. Now, if this slab is placed in air, what is the minimum value of N for which the rays which enter dielectric at Y is equal to 0? What is the meaning of Y is equal to 0? It means the XZ plane. All those points on XZ plane will have Y as 0. Isn't that correct? And which points have the coordinate Y is equal to B? All the points on a plane parallel to the XZ plane at a height B. Parallel to XZ plane, okay, at a height B, all those points will have a coordinate as B. I hope this is clear. So basically this plane, the lower face of the cube and the upper face of the cube. Now they could have explained the problem very simply by the light rays are coming from below and they have to come out, but they didn't do that. They made it very mathematical and complicated. Look at this. X is 0, X is A, Y is 0, Y is B, B more than A more than C, and it is placed in this. It enters dielectric, some crazy high fundu word they used, Y is 0 and it reaches Y is equal to B. People thought, oh my god, this question I can't solve. What the hell is this? Guys, I mean, this is so simple. It's not that difficult. Yeah, think about it. It's not that difficult. Yeah, but now let's see how do we solve this exactly. Okay, 1 second guys. Now, here is the logic. First thing, understand how will or which kind of rays will reach to the other side. That's very important. Rays which directly come from below parallel to the y-axis will go undeviated, correct? Rays which come from below. Some rays will come like this, bend and go like that. Those rays will also not face any problem. That is like your normal glass slab. Now think about it. There is one special ray which may not come to this side. How? Because imagine if there is a ray which goes here, hits this surface and gets refracted and comes from this face. Then why will it come from this side? It will not come, right? So a ray which goes here should get internally reflected to come over here. That is the catch. This ray, green ones are not a problem. The red ones should get internally reflected. Only then they can come to the other side. Understand? Then only they will be able to reach the other side. Else it will create a problem. And now let's look at it in detail. So let's look at the side view. I'm looking at it from this side. Only concentrate our attention on the red one. So look at this ray. This ray enters like this, bends towards the normal and comes over here, correct? Comes over here if it gets internally reflected only, else it will come out. We want this to happen. Now think about it guys, just think about it. If this angle increases, this angle also increases. If that angle also increases, understand, if this angle increases, this angle also increases, correct? And understand, we want any ray which comes from this side, it should get internally reflected no matter what. Now the thing is, if the ray comes straight like this, that's never a problem. The problem is the most extreme case. Which is the most extreme case? You bend it so much, not bend it like Beckham, it's almost grazing the surface, enters inside, and even that ray comes over here. If that ray is able to reach, then all these rays will be able to reach the other side. That's the catch. Yes, this is very important. Ankit, that's because all the rays will pass through it, right? For shadow you need an opaque object. Okay, cool. So the rays which come from here should bend such that they also go to the internally reflected and go this side. So guys, think about it. Now this is very simple. This angle is almost 90 degrees. It's almost 90 degrees. So what will this angle be? Won't this angle be critical angle? Won't this angle be critical angle? Is that clear? Yes, this will be the critical angle, guys. Very, very important. Why is this the critical angle? Because think about it. When light ray comes from dense to rare, at critical angle, the refracted ray is at 90 degrees. So that's why I'm saying that should be the critical angle. And this ray should just get reflected inside. So this angle should also be the critical angle. Why? Because you know, this is the most extreme case. If this ray also gets reflected inside, so this is almost close to the critical angle. So both of them are critical angles. Now think, this is 90 degrees. So what should be the critical angle? Shouldn't it be 45 degrees? Shouldn't it be 45 degrees? Yes, Sakti, it's visible. And then think, what is the formula for mu? Mu is 1 by sine of critical angle. I gave it to you yesterday. So it will be nothing but sine of 45 degrees, which is nothing but 1 by root 2. Inverse of that, it will make it root 2. That is the answer. That is the answer. Isn't it interesting? Guys, how many equations I wrote? Hardly one equation I wrote, and I just solved it in 2-3 steps. Many websites do this with crazy methods, but the understanding is important that this is the most critical ray, and the extreme cases when you bend it so much that the ray bends and it is just internally reflected, you have taken care of the most extreme situation, then all the other rays will go on to the other side. Yes. चंदन, यहाँ पर कौन सा बुक की बात कर रहे हो? और वैसे भी ये इंग्लिश चैनल है, प्लीज कृपा करके इंग्लिश में बात करो. ओके, चलो लेट्स गेट गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, रूट 2 इज द आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हियर. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. कम ऑन, थिंक अबाउट इट, हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन गाइस. सो 2018 क्वेश्चन. ऑब्जेक्ट आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन फ्रॉम सम वेव्स, okay, enters the human eye, and the deflection is delta, and the ripples make a maximum angle of alpha. So the question is, what is that delta? Okay, what is that extent of angular deviation of that image? Very crazy question. So let's see how to solve this question. Now there is a very important formula which you should know. If there is a mirror, okay, if there is a mirror and there is a ray falling on it and it gets reflected like this. This is reflected ray from this mirror number 1. Now if you turn this mirror, if you rotate this mirror, okay, if you rotate this mirror and rotate this by angle theta, then what happens is, if this is your incident ray, okay, if this is your incident ray, then now the reflected ray will be here. And remember this result guys, this angle will be 2 theta. What is this angle? 2 theta. So if you turn the mirror by theta, the reflected ray turns by 2 theta. This is what you should know. Yes. Now things become easy. So whatever rays are coming from that object, okay, so because of the ripples, what will happen? First they will be turning here, and sometimes, understand, okay, this is when the ripples are like this, and sometimes, you know, the ripples can be also like this, and that time they will be deflecting over here. So the angle between the ripples is alpha. The maximum angle that they make is alpha. So what is the maximum angle they make over here? 2 alpha. Isn't that correct? So yes, twice the angle, and that is the answer guys. So 2 alpha. So the maximum extent of the image shift will be 2 alpha. Don't get confused with the diagram. That's how this is. Very interesting question. Very good. Very good. Chalo, let's get going to the next question. 2013 question. Beautiful question. A ray of light incident on a glass sphere, refractive index √3, suffers total internal reflection before emerging exactly parallel to the incident ray. Exactly parallel to the incident ray. Then what should be the angle of incidence? Let's solve this. Let's solve this question. Okay, options are given, but we'll not look at the options. It's not needed for us. So what you need to do, let's see. Concentrate your attention on this particular triangle, and also think, what is the ray exactly doing? Okay, what is that ray exactly doing? The ray comes from here, goes here, then comes here, and then comes back over here. That's what the ray is doing. Cool. Now this is angle of incidence, this is angle of refraction. If this is R, this is also R. okay, because it's an isosceles triangle. And if this is angle I, this is also I, because parallel lines intercept, both will be angle I. This I is an exterior angle. Look at that, this is an exterior angle for that triangle. So think about it, shouldn't that I be equal to R plus R? So it will be 2R, remember geometrical property. Isn't that correct? Now that's it, our job is done. So guys, use Snell's law from here to here. Sine of I divided by sine of R is mu. Okay, let's start substituting. What is I? 2R. So basically sine of 2R is equal upon sine of R is mu. What is mu? Mu root 3. Okay. What is sine of 2 theta? 2 sine cos. So 2 sine I into cos R. That's the general formula for double angle, upon sine R is equal to root 3. Sine sine R, my bad. Sine R will cancel. Correct? Sine R will cancel. And what will you have? Cos R. So guys, you will just get cos of R will be root 3, and that 2 comes below. Whose cos is root 3 by 2? 30 degrees. So R is 30 degrees. So what will be I? 2 times of 30, which is 60 degrees. That is your final answer. Yes, that's your answer. Yes. Look at that. There it is. Now guys, don't you want some more interesting questions which are must questions, guys? Itna problems, just do it. Believe me, you will get better score in KVPY if a question from optics comes. If a question from optics comes, you will be able to get it just by solving these few questions and few more questions. And if you practice the previous years, just by heart the formulas, remember the concepts, you will be able to get it. So I'm going to give you do it at home, do this at home kind of questions. So this is something which you should definitely do. So before that, let me also remind you the crash course for JEE and the crash course for JEE and the CBSE portions is starting, and this is a very special, very exclusive batch, guys, because both JEE portions and CBSE portions are same, but the approaches are slightly different. So special teachers for JEE, separate teachers for CBSE sessions, and you will get so many sessions which are live, interactive, without solving. And understand there will be test series for JEE as well as boards, mock tests, preparations, test discussions. So everything combined, yes, together. And also you can ask doubts from morning till night, no matter whether it is from JEE or whether it is from CBSE. So that's the best part about this crash course, guys. And if you want to watch the recordings, you can watch it anytime. So you can choose, you will get a schedule and you can watch the replays, etc., etc. So these are the benefits of this crash course, I must say. And what is also important is that, we have not priced the course double. I mean, it's not like for CBSE and JEE, so it should be double. In fact, it's almost the same price as that of the JEE crash course. In fact, if you use 20% offer, then you get it for 9,600. So which is very reasonable, guys. And use the coupon code SHCC21 to avail this offer, because this batch is a very limited batch. It's not going to run again. Later on, you'll have the normal JEE courses or crash courses, but not this one. So this is your homework question. The solutions have been posted over here. So you have to check it out later on, because these are your try at home kind of questions. Okay. So guys, do check out our Telegram group as well for more such information, updates. Yes, all the official communication will happen on the Telegram group. Okay, cool. So do that. And I hope, guys, you have already subscribed and liked the video. So do check it out. And guys, on Instagram tonight, I'm going to upload some videos. Do check them out as well. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Take care. Saurav, I wish I could do 50% discount, but Saurav, the 50% will probably make us pauper. I mean, we have to run the servers, we have to pay for the tech team, we have to also pay for, so many teachers. Understand, Saurav, so many people's lives run on this, small earnings that we do. So, yes. So, Aarti, nobody knows the minimum marks. Every year it can change. Okay, cool. Bye bye. Take care, guys, and have a great time. See you tomorrow in the marathon session. It's a longer session on optics. So come prepared. Do check out the previous 2 videos in case you have missed them on optics in the playlist itself. Bye bye. This was Shreyas here.